We will never reduce energy to zero, that's not possible.
This journey is not from today to tomorrow.
Many regulations that you have a look on.
My name is Michael Ribbe. I'm globally the head of Operations, Sustainability and HSE. So HSE stands for Health, Safety and Environment.
My name is Danning Zhu. I am the Operational Sustainability Projects Coordinator.
My name is Witkowski and I'm Energy Manager, and I'm responsible for around 8 sites now in Germany.
We want to manage somehow in a systematic way how we manage energy, and an energy management system helps to do it in a structured way.
It's like the other management systems with the PDCA cycles. That means that you have plan, do, check and act.
I mean, the ultimate outcome is somehow to be energy efficient and to improve CO2 emissions and to reduce costs.
Yeah, the whole world is changing. There's much movement.
We can understand it as a solution which can help you to understand your energy performance with help of the data to make it more transparent and ready to be analyzed, so that you can get a more clear picture of your energy performance and also identify where is the potential and opportunity to improve your energy efficiency.
As Oerlikon, we have around about 170 industrial sites, and they are more or less progressed in the topic. And the idea to have a global framework around this energy management system really helps to bring them all into the right direction.
The most challenging point is that we need to get this project implemented in so many Oerlikon sites.
We have a global spend of 430 gigawatt hours, so million kilowatt hours, and we see that there is obviously a huge interest to reduce it.
Have good results because every year we have to set targets for the improvement in the energy management. And for example, LEDs, it's like something you know how it will impact for the company, but there are also other examples like changes in the production and other things that sometimes you think it will be a small thing for the company, but in the end with such many sites, it will be a big impact.
Oerlikon is a company with different business lines and with very different production process and with very different energy flows.
So it's not just electricity and it's not just diesel and gasoline, but it's then all kind of hydrocarbons which are somehow used in our processes or maybe in the facilities.
Most important technology, I would say, is installing the metering.
You do the measurements before and after the movements, and that you can see you have the same energy consumption as before, or maybe more or less.
And with the more detailed the metering, the more information we get and can be analyzed. And if we can have the electricity consumption from the second level or from minutes level, we can identify the peak, which is very helpful for the sites to avoid that peak moment, which costs much more money.
I have a lot of exchanges with peers, and I know that we are doing the right thing because I compare with what other companies are doing, and they work in similar directions.
Yeah, of course you have resistance I think it's normal. Sometimes you think it's good enough, but you can go much further, and you have to show the people that there's a better way.
I'll give an example. If one Balzers coating center finds a way for tools, for example, to put more tools or whatever kind of thing, changing a bit, that making, improving the energy efficiency while maintaining the same characteristics of the coating. If they find it in one site, it can be potentially used in 100 other sites roundabout. I mean, they're not all the same and not all doing the same things, but many of these sites are very comparable.
We have responsible person from each region. And it's quite practical because most of these persons, they come from production, from HSE, from quality team, which represent the most significant energy user usually.
We cascade somehow. I mean, we do not do this directly. So we cannot, we are just a small team and we cannot go to all the sites and then stand in front of the team. So we explain to our contact people at the site, okay, look, that's the way it goes and that's what you should do, but and maybe we can help them with whatever kind of presentations, but then they need to do it locally. Yeah, so because again, 170 sites, we are already by the end of last year, so end of 2024, we had 123 sites with such a system in place, and we add another, I think around about 40 this year. And obviously we cannot do this then really directly. Yeah, but we really rely on the local teams to do that.
Our R&D team is trying to track their energy consumption, which could be at last the potential of improving the energy efficiency of our product from the customer side.
The most known is certainly, and the most structured is in the ISO world, the ISO 50001. We have around about 20 sites globally which are currently certified to this. Typically the German site, but we have one in Slovakia and we have now one in China. But we decided to be inspired by this global approach from ISO and to make it a bit simpler. We call it an Oerlikon management system at Oerlikon.
We had many brainstormings and developed a matrix which based on the ISO 50001, but broke down the topics in more smaller pieces so that the site can get into this system step by step. This is very familiar structure for our quality management, which they mostly certified with ISO 9001, and also for the environmental management system, which were already widely implemented in the Oerlikon world. And so we try to, based on this knowledge, to make a comparable structure to let people better get into this topic.
Step by step. yeah, it sounds maybe boring, yeah, but I mean, I have sometimes with the difficulty. I know where we could go, and I would like to jump there directly. And on the other hand, it's a long way of going there. That's a reality, because there's a big inertia in such an organization, and the best is to start with a structured approach and to do it step by step. We continue the formalistic part. But that by its own does not really bring something. So what really counts is the outcome. And you really improve now the outcome, the lessons learned, the sharing of information. It is now for us very important that we really go to the next level. And what we do is we have an indicator which is called energy reductions due to initiatives. An initiative is not just working more or less. It would be, I replace, I don't know, old light bulbs by LED or these kind of things. And then the worth or the value of this action is then estimated for 1 year, and this is what's reported. So last year, for example, we had 3.2 gigabyte hours energy reductions due to initiatives. Yeah, this relates, I think it's 0.7% of total, which is already not bad. Yeah, and obviously we are looking now, can we increase this maybe to 1% or even further, and that's where we're working about it. But if you ask me then what's the financial impact, no, currently I cannot give you a consolidated value on that. But that's something where I think we can further improve as well our internal reporting systems without creating additional work for the sites, but having more financial data as well visible.
Every employee in the company can change something. It's not that the ideas came from me, it came from the people who are working on the production line.
And by the way, what we learn from maybe in a company environment, we can use at home as well. Because at home, again, we consume energy, it costs money, it has an impact on CO2. Everybody has a CO2 footprint. You have, I have, but we as a corporation have it. And obviously we need to do that.